What's up, cooks? Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Today we are going to be making a huge batch of pizza dough in the Famag Spiral Stand Mixer, or as I somehow say, the Famag because of my flat accent. We are going to be making 14 to 15 pound dough ball in this mixer. We've done this with other mixers. Now we're going to see if this baby can do it too. So join me. Let's make pizza dough in the Famag. So the Famag is an Italian mixer that is spiral. It's a spiral mixer. And one of the benefits of a spiral mixer is it doesn't heat up your dough. It is a nice, gentle knead. It has a lot of torque and it can handle a lot of dough. So this is the IM8S. It's the tilt head version and the bowl comes off. Some of them, the bowl stays on and it's not a tilt head because it wants more power. I got the one that tilts and the bowl comes off because I'm a germaphobe, right? This is an 11.5 quart mixer. It can hold up to 17 point something pounds and it's amazing, right? So the goal is to get the pumpkin going, and I'll tell you what that is with these spiral mixers. A lot different than a planetary. So let me get the ingredients so we can get going. Okay, so I'm using baker's percentages with this. That made it a lot easier for me to calculate all the ingredients in relation to the flour. We'll probably do a full video on how to do baker's percentages. I think I've talked about that in the past. Don't let it scare you, right? So I wanted to set how much flour I wanted to use. So 5, 6, 7, we're going with 8 pounds of flour. This allowed me to measure the rest of my ingredients to the weight of the flour. So if your flour is 8 pounds, every other ingredient is going to be a percentage of the weight of the flour, right? So we are doing a 65% hydration dough. This is not a classic pizza dough. Some people do down to 58% hydration, which means that the water is going to weigh 65% of the weight of the flour, right? So we have the dog pound out here, right? Eric nicknamed my flour containers the dog pound because technically they're dog food bins, but they've never been used for that. I bought them brand new and they're human food safe. So they're a cheaper alternative to using regular ingredient bins. So I will put a link up here and down there to the video where we filled these with flour. So we're using King Arthur bread flour. That's what's in this bin in the dog pound. And I'm gonna tear out my bowl here on my scale, and we're gonna go ahead and weigh out 8.
Well, you're going to weigh out roughly 4 pounds.
Yeah, so it's 8 pounds, so we're doing 3,629 grams of flour. So I know these bowls are not going to hold that much. So I'm going to need a lot more bowls. Maybe. Okay, so that's 1,700 grams of flour. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and measure out the ingredients in relation to the flour. So I'm doing 65% of the weight of the flour in water. I'm doing 2% in salt. Yeast, I'm doing 1.2%. Olive oil, I'm doing 3%. And sugar, I'm doing 4%. I'll have this up on my website. So let me go ahead and measure all that out and we'll be back. Okay, flour is going in first. A lot of times I will put the liquid in first so I can proof my yeast, but I don't need to do this because I can add my yeast directly to the flour because I'm using instant yeast. So because I'm very inexperienced about using this, I am not using a pre-ferment. Pre-ferments add more flavor to the dough, but I really need to do this one step at a time. So holy moly.
Just for reference, Bobo, how much of that 11 liters or 11 and a half quart bowl is now consumed by all this flour? Half?
A lot. But when I put the water in, it'll shrink down, obviously, because it's fluffy at this point. I'm going to put the yeast in. I got my sugar in. I'm going to start this kind of low so I don't get a flour in the face. We got it on 3 here. I'm going to let that incorporate just for a second. Now I'm going to put in the salt. So I have all the water and I put the olive oil into the water. It's a pretty quiet mixer. And this is going to have to knead for maybe 15 minutes. So it's going to start looking like a pumpkin, and you'll see what I mean when I say pumpkin. It's a lot different than a planetary, because a planetary, you know, sort of pushes it up against the side of the bowl. This is literally going to start looking like a pumpkin shape in there as it needs. Oh, look at that dough. It almost looks like ice cream, as someone called it. This might be a little more hydrated than like a lot of pizza doughs. I think a lot of pizza doughs might be around down in the 60 area. I did 65 just because I'm a beginner and I didn't want the dough to be too dry. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be a journey for all of us using this mixer, right?
Well, that's a lot of pizzas, B.
That's a lot of pizzas.
Yum, yum.
It's a little on the wet side, so I'm going to add a little bit of flour. I know that gets my percentage off here, but this is a newbie, so that's what you get. Ooh.
Do we have a pumpkin in the formation?
We're starting to get pumpkin, and we're starting to get a little, it looks so pillowy soft. Makes me want to take a nap in it. So look how big and pillowy that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and we're gonna get this dough out of the bowl. Okay, so the dough is out. This is crazy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of just olive oil spray on the board because I don't want to dry out the dough anymore than it is. Right.
He's kind of up there.
Yeah. I mean, we did a lot of dough in the Bosch, but holy moly, this is more than we did in the Bosch. Oh, holy. This is a blob. Holy moly. Whew. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of dough here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this mound of dough. Wow.
How's it feel, Boo? Can you get a big old window pane like this?
No. It's, wow. It's huge. I can't even. So let's see if we can weigh this. Whoa. Whoa. That's 5 pounds. $7.3 pounds. 7 pounds, 3 ounces. Oops.
Tear it.
Tear. 6.6 pounds, 15 ounces, so basically 7 pounds. So I think I'm going to do these in 15-ounce balls for pizza. And I'll just roll it out into a ball. Give us a nice smooth dough ball like this. Put it here. Oh, so let me finish weighing these out. Okay, so I'm making these into 15-ounce dough balls. A little sticky. Just folding it in on himself and giving it a little roll in my hand to smooth it out. We have a piece of plastic wrap here. Just gonna spray it with a little olive oil. Bam. Bam. Flip it over to give it a little grease action. And we're going to roll it up in here. Roll up the edges. Roll it up. And this is a pizza. And we're going to be putting them in Ziploc bags, sucking the air out a little bit. And then they're going to go in the freezer. So we literally have 15 dough balls for 15 pizzas. I think I'm going to leave 2 in the refrigerator that we can make some pizzas tomorrow. The rest of these are going in the freezer, and they're perfect for just taking out in the morning, let it thaw out, and make pizzas at night, right? So the Famag is amazing. Thanks for joining me. We have the dog pound out here. Eric oh my gosh, how the hell am I gonna get this dough out of this bowl? That mixer So, what is it?
Famag.